And welcome to the shed. Yeah, it's an absolute tip in here again, so I need to do some tidying. But the main thing I'm doing today is going through my pile of shame to find some stuff to get rid of, to make room for some Eldar and some Emperor's Children. Okay, first job for today, my pile of shame. So, as I'm going to be collecting Eldari and Emperor's Children, I thought I'd better downsize things because this is just getting silly. Unfortunately, my mental health and physical health hasn't been great for the last couple of weeks, hence not doing a video. And this has caused me to not really get a lot done. So, random Harley Quinn and her hyenas, it doesn't actually fit together properly, but yeah. That's to sell. I will be getting rid of all of the new Blood Angel sculpts. As much as I love them, I've got to be brutal. My chaplain I'm going to keep because, Dark Angels having a chaplain in Terminator armor, always good. This will mean that I will have painted 3 chaplains for my Dark Angels, but that's kind of on point for them, I reckon. Arcia that I won from Helmstorm Gaming. That's my first ever win from a Win-Wink competition. But I don't think I'm going to be using this guy, as cool a model as it is. I've got to make some space. Primaris Reavers. Apparently they're a little bit better in 10th edition. But yeah, they can go. Another little Age of Sigmar thing that I won from a local games group. I don't play Age of Sigmar, but I'm going to try painting it. Monkey Face Sanguinor, he's going. So the Jump Pack Intercessors and Captain, I've actually sold this to someone, but I'm going to send them the Captain for free as well, because why not? It's a nice thing to do. Combat Patrol will be going. I have today won another Combat Patrol, but I'm going to see if they can hold out for the new Elder one, because that would be really freaking useful. Fabius Bile, keeping. Centurions, keeping. Glottless Gits, keeping. This was a present a couple of years ago from when I was keeping Crested Geckos, and someone thought this would look good in the Viv, so keeping that. And keeping a gun, because it's really cool. Just unfortunately, I'm too scared to try this one. I've still got to build the smaller one. But yeah, so that's that box. From this one, I'm going to be getting rid of the Blood Angels box for obvious reasons. I do have some stuff from Leviathan to get rid of, and all of the Skaven Tide box. So yeah, that's going to be fun to sort out. One last bit. The only problem about selling the Blood Angels kit is I have actually built the Dreadnought. He is an awesome model, but yeah, quite proud of this guy. Hopefully it'll be on the battlefield soon enough. Someone will be very happy with that. And I do have Astaroth built as well, but not painted. But some people hate painting the building side of things anyway. Some people just want a game. Hopefully this will be very nice for someone. Well, that's a bit neater there anyway. But now I have the carnage part of getting all of the Skaven bits out of there and getting other bits packed, and oh my god, it's a state. Also, thinking about getting rid of all of my Too Thin Coats range. As much as I love you, Duncan, I am a little bit in love with the Warpaint Fanatics range. Mostly, I think, because of their coverage, and Too Thin Coats are really good paints, but I really hate the bottles. I hate them so much. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, so as I said with this lot, they're just having the Skaven side of things. The guy that's buying it is painting the Skaven up for his son to use them as a spearhead for their school hobby club. So I thought, as we've got these lovely bits of terrain, I thought I'd send them as well, because probably won't be using them myself, and it could help out the school. So yeah, I have said that I've got lots of the stuff. Is that going to focus? Yeah, got lots of the stuff already Zenithal primed, ready to go. I did black followed by grey, followed by Nuln Oil over it. and then a white dry brush, and I find you can really pick out the details nicely in that then. So this would be perfect for, contrast paint, stuff like that. So just a little tip there. Another way of doing it is just prime white, then use undiluted Nuln Oil, and you get roughly the same effect. So yeah, haven't done much with this dude, but, is what it is. I'm sure they'll be happy. And they're all going to a good home, which is the main thing. Okay. Let's get these boxed up. Okay. Problem number 2 of many. I forgot. I've got to count out all of the bases because I'm going to be keeping the good guys. I guess they're good guys. The Stormcast. So I've got to count out all of the stuff for them. Luckily, it makes it a little bit easier because it's not another Horde army. Otherwise, I think I'd probably be here all day. So this is pretty cool. My new Combat Patrol has arrived. So this is good. It's a Combat Patrol magazine. But it's got the last of the Tyranids and Space Marines ones. So actually pretty happy with this month's one. So I have got the first of the Aeldari one. So that's yet another Farseer and a bit of a gaming mat. You can say gaming mat, it's pretty much paper. We have Parasite and Mortrex. This one I'll probably be getting rid of. I'm going to put the whole setup for sale for cheap for someone to enjoy. The beautiful Chaplain on a bike, which I'm really happy about because I've been waiting ages to build this model. And what I thought was a basic librarian is in fact Chief Librarian Tigurius. So I'll be keeping him and painting, and then a couple of things of paint. But it's quite nice because it shows you what's going to be in the next edition. So next month, it's going to be some Guardians and a support weapon, which will be really useful. So if I can get the new Aeldari Combat Patrol, which if you haven't seen it, it's 10 Dire Avengers, the older sculpts. So that's going to be a bit painful. Apparently they're really bad for mold lines. A Spirit Seer, 5 Wraith Blades or Wraith Guards, depending on how you want to build them. So the synergy between those will be amazing. And 5 of the new Warp Spiders sculpts. So other new Aspect Warriors pre-ordered. I've got some Howling Banshees ordered, James Czar, because they're definitely going to be featuring heavily in my Aeldari army. And of course, the new Pheonix Lords, just because they're beautiful. So that's going to be quite a nice army to build. If I have time, will it just be collecting more stuff? And then of course, we've got 2 more pots of paints, which will join in here, which is my ADHD tax drawer, as I call it. Basically, all the paints that they've been giving with the combat patrols that I don't need because they're all copies. I could save them for a rainy day. But yeah, I'm terrible for ordering paints that I think I need. And then it turns out that I don't. So yeah, they might be going to a friend, or I might sell them, or see if a local hobby club could use them just as a, get kids in the hobby, because I'm an enabler. Yeah, that's good. Really looking forward to the new Aeldari stuff. Still feels weird calling them Aeldari and not just Eldar, because they've always been Eldar to me. This will be my first time painting plastic Eldar as well. Because back in my day, the last lot of Aeldari sculpts that came out were the original Warp Spiders, which shows you how long it was. And the Guardians were metal with plastic arms. So that was never fun. Yeah, I just need to work out which craft world to do now. I always used to be an Elatok fanboy with the blue with the yellow helms. If it's at Spec Warriors, I might need to change my plans for paints there. But, what do you think? Which would be the best one? I've not been great with Eldar and keeping up with Elder lore, so I'm sure Games Workshop have changed everything to make a bit more money. Anyway, yeah, I'm also carrying on with my Slaanesh lore video. I want to do Slaanesh, how they've changed from the original Slaanesh, who was just a god of sex and tits, God knows what else, into one of just excess and perfection. You can see some of them here, including, interestingly enough, Iron Warriors and Alpha Legion. This is how it all used to look back in today. That was it. But yeah, the art in this is fantastic. And it even says a lot about possession. There's stuff about the Emperor and the Illuminati when they actually had shields, original shields, not like the ones now. Yeah, it's just fantastic, but great looking through the ages, shall we say. Anyway, I've waffled on enough. I shall leave you all to your day. If you made it this far, thank you so much. Yeah, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the notifications when you subscribe. That would be delightful. And I'm going to get on with my day. So until then, let's out.